Hi guys, today we'll be seeing how to install Debian Linux on your laptop or any PC. So we're going to see how to make a USB drive bootable with Debian and then install it. So go ahead and open Google and type in Debian. Go into the website and click on the download option there and download it to the location that you want. I'm going to put it to the desktop one and I'm going to let it download. So the next thing what we need is a tool called Rufus that we use to make bootable USBs. So type in rufus.ie and download the file from the website, and I'm going to put it to the same directory as the ISO file, and we wait until the download is done. So I'm going to fast forward it to the place where the download is done so you guys don't have to wait for it. Now click and open the rufus.exe that you've downloaded the tool and insert an 8 GB or 16 gig USB drive. So I've put mine in, and just to show that this is the drive that I've connected, I'm going to format it. So anything that you have in the drive will be erased, so make sure that you back up before you start using it for this process. Once you have the drive selected, you select the ISO that you downloaded, Debian, and click next and start. So this will write it in image mode and it'll erase everything. Make sure to back up, don't forget about it. Now when you're done, click OK and wait for it to finish. Now this will take a while depending on your speed. I've just fast forwarded it for you. Now once you have that done, I'm just gonna show you. Yeah, there you go. Now you have yourself your USB Debian bootable one. To boot into it, you boot into your BIOS, and this depends, and this looks different based on all your laptops. So once you boot into BIOS, you're going to look for something called secure boot and disable it if it's enabled, and then you go into an option where it says boot and bring your USB drive to the first order so that it boots directly from the first order. And this can be done using function 5 or function 6 key. So when you have those two ready, you go ahead and select exit saving changes and wait for the computer to boot up now. So once you have that, your laptop should boot into the installation page. Now you can go ahead and select graphic install. So once you have that, you just wait for it to load. Give it some time. Now you can, it's a pretty easy step process from now on. You just go next, continue, select the language, select the country. I'm gonna go ahead, select country, then use the keyboard ones, and now it's gonna search for installation media where it's like available and stuff, so that it needs to copy all the files and stuff. Just give it the time it needs and it should be fine. And depending on how powerful your laptop is, this takes a while, or it could be as fast as it can be. Now when you get the network page, make sure that you have your internet connected. So mine is the FiberNet one. I'm just going to go ahead with that and type in my password. Now when that is done, you can give it a host name. I've given it as a server, and continue, and you can give it a password that you want the operating system to have. So once you have your password typed in, click on continue and give a username for the user. I'm going to go ahead and give it server because I'm going to be using it as a home server. Now continue, and it should start detecting all the disk and partitions. So when that is done, what you're going to do is use it as the guided entire disk, because you're going to be clean installing Debian as the only operating system on the laptop. So the 15 gig one that you can see there is the USB bootable drive that we made, and the 500 gigs is the one that we are going to install the Debian into. So go ahead and click that and then hit continue, and this will erase anything that's on the partition. So make sure you back up everything that's on your laptop before that and write changes to the disk. Yes, and continue. Now the whole process takes a while, so I'm going to skip through. Go ahead and move to the next one. So all you have to do is like go through the process, and here you can select what GUI you want for the Debian to have. I'm gonna leave it at the default one. All I'm gonna enable as an extra is to have an SSH server on it, because I need that. So I'm gonna click on that. So this can completely depend on what you want and what you don't want. I'm gonna go ahead with the genome interface, but if you do want a lighter one, you can go with XFCE. Now when you have all the things that you want selected, you can I'm gonna select web server as well, and then click continue when you have everything ready. Now once the installation is complete, you should have something called reboot. You click on reboot, and it's going to ask you to remove the pen drive, that the USB drive that you have stuck in for installation. Remove that and click it. Now it should boot directly into Debian. So there you get to choose. You can boot into your BIOS settings or boot into Debian. Go ahead and boot into Debian, the first option, and the laptop should boot you into Debian 12. Now just give it some time to load the drivers and everything. Now once it loads all your hardware that's in your laptop, you should be greeted with the login screen, and you can use it to log in with the password that you set earlier on the installation process. Once you've logged in, you should be booted into the desktop. So you have all your applications out here. Debian is completely lightweight and it's easy to use, so this can be like your perfect base operating system for installing any NAS related services, or any let's say if you're going to install Casa OS, this is like the best one that you could have underneath the operating system. So you see, everything is ready and you're good to go. So I really hope that you guys liked the video. If you did, please do like and subscribe. It means a lot, guys. It really means a lot if you like and subscribe, because this actually motivates a lot of people out here to make new videos. So thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next video.